Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, the least derpy one, aka MrSuryt. Just turn this back on. Pretty noisy. Pretty noisy, alright. Yeah. Had it going for maybe, I don't know, a few minutes. And check this out. Well, bit of lag. Reason why I haven't had it constantly going is because of a bit of lag. But we have 42 wither skeleton skulls right there. As well as a lot of bones. Not that we need that, we've got a lot of bones down here. Yeah, so another way of getting wither skeletons, by the way, is, or I'm told anyway, a normal skeleton spawned, or like if you cheat in an egg, or you actually put a skeleton spawner in a fortress in the nether, there is a chance of them spawning wither. So you probably could have combined this here, just put a normal skeleton spawner inside this here, inside the nether, in a fortress, and you'd get normal skeletons and wither skeletons coming through. Interesting thought. Might have to try it. Might do that on my multiplayer world. So anyway, definitely gonna have to get the void pipes happening. Yeah, obviously I've got this here all set up, ready to go. Haven't finished building it. I'm going to do that on screen today. I've been building a fair bit of the grinders lately off camera and then just showing you how they work. Haven't done anything extra in here. Basically I have, well, I'm sure you've noticed, I haven't really uploaded or I haven't been doing too much for the last few days. There is a reason for that, and that is because in Australia we have internet limits still, and I exceeded my monthly limit. I ended up having to call up my provider, change my plan to a higher plan, and in Australia it is ridiculously expensive too. I actually pay, well, I won't tell you exactly, but it's over $100 for the internet that I have, and it's just for household use. Was $85, and $85 worth of internet cannot last you a month. How's that? Anyway, enough of me whinging. This is where we're going to be working today, down in here. Say down, we're also going to be working up. Oh, hello. This whole area down here seems to be a slime chunk. Now I have used the arcane levitators a fair bit just to get around. Haven't used them to come down, but that's a small step. Yeah, this here is where we are going to be collecting. I have a feeling I may end up in cheat mode at some point today just so I can show you guys what this looks like. I swear I haven't changed my render distance. I could see all that this morning. Weird. Anyway, I think I could. Anyway, we actually do have one of these set up, ready to run. This here is where they will fall. It's obviously a drop grinder. The reason it's so high is for Enderman. Enderman, they're a tricky mob to use in a grinder. Water obviously kills them nice and quick, but they teleport everywhere, so you got to get their damage down either instantly dead or get their damage to a point where one hit will kill them and they don't teleport. Not an easy thing to do. If you're in a void world, that'd be quite simple. But we're also going to use this for a few other mobs. We're going to use this for spider. We're going to use it for spider, magma cube, and Enderman, of course. And one other. I may end up using this. I'll probably use this for normal slime as well. Got a few of them marked here. We're also going to use this for creeper. If I turn that one on, boom, I've already got the creeper set up there. So if you feel like, you need gunpowder for whatever reason, just come down here, creeper, turn that on, and you're going to kill a few. And of course this here is not collecting the drops like we want, so we're going to build something for that. I'm hoping transposers have not changed. Transposers, great way of picking them up. They have two ways of working. Recipe for the transposer, we've made these before. Piston in the very centre, wood planks on the outside middle, redstone in the bottom middle, and cobble for the rest. Very useful item, these. Now, they work two ways. Oh, well, that's no good. They actually work, well, it's the same way that they work, but same function, I should say, that I'm talking about, but they work different ways. By that I do mean, quite literally, there are two different ways of making them work. First of all, like so, I've been doing a little bit of Thorncraft. If we were to throw an item on top of the block, it will suck it up. And unfortunately, I do not yet have that going anywhere, so it's just spattered out the bottom. So one block, not set up to any kind of redstone tick, and as long as you drop it right on the centre of it, it will suck it up. However, if I was to drop it around the edge, nothing. Nope, nothing. However, if you give it a tick, obviously I'm going to be using a bit of redstone here. Need some of that and some of that. If you give it a tick redstone, it will collect items in a 3x3 around it, so basically one block out from the transposer, which means you don't have to set up as many that way. You do have to set up some form of redstone or tick, whatever you want to call it. That shouldn't be too difficult. Probably easier than making the whole floor out of these guys. Now I'm getting creepers and slimes coming down this way. You'll note I've used glowstone probably right the way through here as much as I can. Still getting them walking down here. So this here is going to have the bonus, the extra task, extra job of blocking them from coming through. Only the smallest slime that can't do anything can get through. Because it's very annoying when they do come through and blow up everything you've been working on. So we'll end up needing to send a redstone tick to each of these. So we're using the, we've used it all up. The redstone, what do we call it? Redstone tube. Yeah, well, that was nice and simple. Okay, we've still got to give it a tick though, and doesn't really matter where we put it. We'll whack it right here. Bring it out like so. Now we're using the red alloy wire here. To connect that up to these redstone tubes, you use your cobblestone jacketed wire. Any jacketed wire will do, cobblestone being the easiest, so that's why I've made that. And I have used a fair bit of it in this build. Alright, so now it's ticking. If we go back up, there's the arcane levitators, a couple of them on top of each other. Mentioned last episode that they stack what they do. Oh, and let's just show you this way. So we're going to just keep an eye on it, make sure that it collects it all. Yep. So even what's not dropping right on the middle of one of our neat little transposer thingamajiggies, it's working. Unfortunately, we still do not have that hooked up to anything. So it's not going to go anywhere. Not yet, anyway. Of course, we are going to use my new favourite storage device, the barrel. Well, that could be problematic. It's kind of half in the wall, so it's not quite getting picked up. Anyway, barrels. I've already got some extra dimensional storage. We're going to need normal tubes. And yes, that may do. May do nicely. Going to need another way of getting down under... Oh, no, I know. I've got another way. Dirt. Okay, so we'll just bring this... May as well just bring it straight over this way. I got this semi-planned out, but like most of my builds, it's pretty much all just down to luck whether or not it works out. Okay, so we'll bring that up like so. Bring it along here. Up again. Along like so. I've already got a step here. I'm going to put a chest just here for any extra items. And that'll go into the chest. That's the furthest point. So the barrels will be filled up first before the chest. And that's because the barrels are going to be along here. And one more here. Okay, they won't go up into the barrels. They'll only go down into barrels. I will... Actually, you know what? I've got some covers in here. Oh! It's already going through. Oh, what? It does go up now. Well, that I did not know. Well, there you go. I've always used covers as a decoration item to go over top. I had no idea that I was actually doing it for a practical reason. There you go. Wonder how long that's been the case. I know it never used to work that way. Okay. I'm going to just use that chest over there once I'm finished. So that's why I'm not putting a chest there just yet. I'm going to get back down there. Carrying these covers can be... Oh, you know what? I can't go this way. I just blocked it off. Foiled by my own... Well, I guess my own derpiness, really. Foiled yet again. Huh. Let me through. Let's just collect that. It all looks perfectly fine. Probably didn't need to come down here. One or two though. Okay. Seems connected up. Surprisingly. Exactly how it needed to be. Close that one off. I'll show you all this in a second, how it all works. Just in a little bit of shock. It all seems to be quite done. Oh, that's what we're missing. Extra dimensional storage. Just shift right clicking and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've still got 2 barrels on me. Well, just in case. And just in case it connects on the side now, make another cover there. Oh, need a cover under there too. Okay, I knew I had 12 of them. There we go. This is pretty much going to be the storage for this area. Why do I keep shutting these? We have the Enderman shard we will be using. I have used it a little bit. Oh, that's another thing. With the magma cubes, as well as normal cubes, they have a chance of being different sizes. When they fall and die, they split into smaller sizes, which means we will have little magma cubes running around in here not dead. For that, we're just going to use a few iron golems. Using standard iron golems this time, not smart iron golems. And there is a reason for that. I don't want this place filling up with experience orbs and lagging my world out. Doesn't really matter. Iron golem anywhere in here really should cover the whole area and kill them. And magma cubes, the small little ones, and the small little just normal slimes, they won't really do any damage to these guys. So yeah, that's pretty much set up on this end. Let's just see. Yep, we got everything. Got everything there. Need our pickaxe. Next episode I think I'm going to be... Oh no! Transposers might have picked up some of that. Next episode I'm going to be replacing this pickaxe. Just wait and see if any of that comes through here. I'd be surprised if it does. Yep. Here we go. Oh, I'm out of room, that's why. As long as I can get the chest. And of course it's the very last item. Okay, so we'll place the chest right here. Can still open it. Excellent. For the time being, I will just dump anything that I used to build in here. That's about it. Wish I could have left those in there, couldn't I? Bit more of you in there. You, and you, and you can all come out. Hold on to you for now. Okay. So how does this work? We've got levers here. We've got a few that aren't doing anything. In fact, we actually have one. I think it's this one right here that isn't connected to anything. It's a spare, of course. If we go back here, we'll see that coming from each one, first of all, we've used these things here, which are cover strips. Well, that would be these things here. Stone brick cover strips. Now they're just a normal stone brick cover, or any kind of cover, and you cut them again, you get stone brick cover strips. And they're an awesome item because you can place them down, run wire through them, and more wire there, and the wire doesn't connect obviously through these. So when you're doing builds like this with all this wire, they come in really handy. You can see I've used them along here to keep all my wire separate. Now on the back we have a redstone wire. You can see these ones are turned on there, the bottom ones around there. And they are connected to a colour. Each one has a different colour wire going into this bundled cable. This bundled cable, basically when you put a colour into it, so you don't have to run an individual cable of each one through it. And I have this bundled cable. I made a fair bit of it, so I used a fair bit. More arcane levitators down there. And the bundled cable comes all the way up to the very top. We're up on top of the mob grinder. And the bundled cable you can see I've got running around the edges, and off the bundled cable is each one of those colours which we have downstairs. Now I've actually got 8 down the bottom and only 7 here, so we are missing 1. It's not yet functional. I may add it later. But yeah, and then with these here, that's another red alloy wire connected to some more jacketed wire. Then down, connected to the jacketed wire, in each of them is a, well, you can just see it's a cage. Well, I have already forgotten which ones I was using for what, but I do know the Enderman one, that one there, I was going to put in the very centre, which is this one here. So it's level 5 Enderman, right click. Now because I have a signal going to it, level 5, it is not going to be active. Means I can flick the switch down the bottom and then the Enderman will start falling. The creeper one that we have... Where's the... Oh, I'm stuck there. That one there's our creeper one. Okay, now I want to make sure I get it right for our magma and our spider. Up here I have put a door in over here. Just leads outside. No reason for it, I just thought I'd put a back entrance into my base. So I did. Let's go down and see which colours are... Which colours are the spider and the magma? Magma cube. Magma cube's furthest that way, spider's furthest that way. Spider is the green and pink-ish for magma. Back up we go. What are we holding? That's our spider. Is green. Green going into this one here. And that's the pinkish one. Oh, can't get through there. Which is going into this cage here. Alright, so we've still got room to expand, I guess. We've got some that don't have any in it. Like I said before, I will put them in there at times if I want. Now this will produce items, as you've already seen. Should put some levitators up there. It does not produce experience. I think I have enough experience. Let's just see this thing working. Seems like a complicated build. It's really simple. It's just a lot of work. More work than it's probably worth, really, but I like making overly complicated things like this. Let's get these cover strips up. And let's see if spiders works. Boop! Scared the bejesus out of me. Yes, it does. We should put something on... piece of equipment on the golems, I'm thinking, that will repair them quicker. I've done a fair bit more research into Thorncraft. Yeah, they've added a few extra things. You got the magic mirrors. Probably still have a little bit more to go. Anyway, let's... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Head down here. What have we got? Tough nut to crack, that'll be alright. Plating ground golems wearing an increased resistance to physical harm. Plus heavy, slow down, that's not too bad. And I think it's this tiny fez. I'm wearing it with unusual vitality, allowing it to repair damage at much faster pace. So that might be good on each of them as well. Just in case. Whoa! A skeleton dropped as well. We had a spider... a skeleton riding a spider come through the... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, see? Okay, fair enough. We've seen the creeper work already. Tried the Enderman out. We've got just a window on this side as well. Just there's no reason, if you're wondering, just to see the lava. Whoa! Scared the bejesus out of me. The noise they make. Woo! Raining Enderman. So it almost looks like they're taking damage when they fall. I don't know if it's them taking damage or if they're getting hit or if they're trying to attack in that split second. They should repair fast enough. So this should be a good way of... Should have done this much earlier instead of always hunting the Enderman. Yeah, we've got a few Ender pearls coming through. Now the magma cube, this is what we need the iron golems in there for. Yeah. Might have to give them a little bit more equipment. The iron golems, that is, so that they can kill these guys a little bit faster. Yep. We're getting a few drops. Let's see it come through. Come on. Oh, there we go. Very good. You do use a fair few magma creams, or you may potentially use a few in bees now. Using the Thorncraft bees. Where are we? This research is getting quite big. I wish you could expand this. Frames. I think there's a few frames now. Yeah, like there we go. The infusion, in the infusion altar, the metabolic frame. Looks like quite an interesting frame. I may end up getting back into bees just to try these things out. Yeah. So anyway, I'll turn that off. We'll get some creeper and enderman going on. Could even put cows in here. I've got a cow shard. Chasing it around. But anyway, yep, that's the... Finally, our Enderman grinder. Which we've also used it for a fair bit else. What on earth? Hey! I just came from down here. I don't want to go back down. Why on earth are they out here? I think I know why. Yeah, it would be because their spawner is quite close to the edge here, so sometimes they're spawning here. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I can live with that. It's more my derping than the system's derping. Down go some creepers. It's just too dangerous to kill creepers any other way. So that may be... I have an idea for one other grinder, but I think that may actually do. I don't know that I'll bother making any more grinders. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the wither... Oh, wow. The wither grinder. Got a few shards in here still. What do we got? Empty one. Cave, zombie, mushroom, chicken, cow, firebat. Killed 40 of. Ghast, tier 1 ghast. And another ghast one. That was me derping. Cow, zombie. I'm pretty sure. Got another enderman one. I shouldn't have another enderman one. I'll have to work out why I've got 2 enderman one later. I was pretty sure I had a normal slime one though. I don't seem to. So I might just make one right now. Seeing as our wither grinder seems to be on a pretty decent slime chunk. Come on. It's a good thing about the slimes and the magma slimes. Really easy to get a fully leveled up one. See, that's already 115 kills that counted as. How many slimes are in here? It's insane. I might end up at tier 2 by the time I finish clearing this out. And here a zombie through the wall as well. Should be right, I've already got a zombie one. Alright, well... Let's just see. I'm out of food. Oh no, what will I do? I may run out of chicken if I keep having to eat it. I've only got 427 full stacks of it. Let's just see if I've got some soul sand down here. Ooh, ooh. Let me down, come on. I had soul sand around here somewhere. I wonder where I put it. Grab some soul sand, see if I can't pronounce the word. And we'll use our wither. Oh, I didn't want all of them. Derp, derp, derp. Tickets are tier 2, by the way. We'll use our wither grinder before we finish the episode. Just to see if it still works. Oh, hang on. Why is my step... Enderman. Gotta love 'em. Dead. Falling down. And that's exactly how I do love them. I don't even know if I've got a spot for soul sand. This is kind of a little bit out of control again. What on earth is that? Melon seed. Oh, okay. That's a farm I don't think I have going yet. Oh, come on, I've got to have soul sand around here somewhere. I don't. Well, I know where there's some soul sand. Ooh, I can hear a ghast already. And some pigmen. Bonk. Bonk. I was doing a little bit of work over there with the wither grinder, actually. Here we go. And that'll be enough. So it looks like I may end up having to go and collect a bit of soul sand, keep it in storage so that I can get the wither grinder going full time. I still love that. Nothing new up here. All the same. Dunk. Still manual grinder this with a grinder thingamajiggy. But much easier than doing it myself. Not doing the killing myself anyway. Let's see if it works as well this time. I know it doesn't always. Sit back, reap the rewards. Tough life. Let's just whack you there. Too easy. Oh, another star. And that's where I'm going to leave the episode. The death of another wither. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, got something from it. If you did, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.